91 miles an hour. Now, all that performance is obviously nothing without control, to use a little bit of a cliche. And on DBS, that's where we've really made some big developments for Aston Martin. So on this car, we've got carbon ceramic brakes as standard, and that's the first for Aston Martin. So from a ride and handling point of view, we've also got Aston Martin's first application of adaptive damping as well. So that really gives this car a real dual personality. You can set that in track mode, and you're going to have a car that will be able to go around the track with very limited body roll, very stiff, perfectly set up for a track. But flick that switch, and it's then set up for just a very nice, easy ride. To the extent that I think you've got a car that can have supercar performance when you want it, but also you could use it, genuinely use it as an everyday car. You'll see tomorrow what I mean with the ride quality of the car. On the DSC also, for the first time, we've this dynamic stability control. We've seen that before on V8 and DB9. On this car, we actually have a track mode in there as well. So I'm not suggesting you actually use this tomorrow, but if you were ever to be on the track, you can press that button, hold it for 2 seconds, and it will give you track mode, which means you've still got the DSC there to protect you if it goes wrong, but it allows you to have a little bit more fun when you go around the track. But as I say, I'm sure.
I really wish you had
the car. As you really get to see tomorrow on the interior, we've got a few changes in there. So we've got a new design theme to the centre console. We've got use of carbon fibre inside, just to reinforce the lightweight feel. So the door grab handles, the door top roll in carbon fibre. Alcantara on the seats, again signalling the sporting intent. The other new sort of way of starting the car, if you like. As many of you will know, our key, and we'll be the first to admit this, the key that we've been using for a while now on V8 and DB9 does the job perfectly well, but it's not something we can be particularly proud of. It's first for Aston Martin, which I'm holding in my hand. It's what we call our motion control unit. This is not just as simple as a key. We've taken this a stage further, and really the inspiration behind this was something that Dr. Betts said when we were looking at the starter button one day. We have a crystal glass starter button in the car, and we said, well, it really is an item of jewellery. And we said, well, Dr. Betts said, wouldn't it be great if you could actually take it away from the car with you, so you had something to show when you walked away. So what we've done is actually there's when you look in the car, you see a little docking station now within that starter button, and what you've got here on the end of the ECU is a piece of that sapphire crystal. So it's, as I was saying, it's real crystal that we use, or that watch manufacturers use on watch face. So very hard substance, and it really is a piece of jewellery. Just to give you an idea, it costs us pretty much £1,000 for each of these in a DBS. As I said, we wanted to really go to an extreme with this. So this is all part of the theatre of starting the car. Slide it into the docking station. Press through then the whole button to actually start the car, and then when you start, press it, take it out, and the customer's got something that they can take away with them, and they can say, hey, I've got an item of jewellery here. This is something that